Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my reaction video for Season 1, Episode 9 of Dickinson. This time the title of the episode is Faith is a Fine Invention. And I am here, I'm ready to do my reaction video for this new episode. I'm loving, I have loved every single episode I have watched so far. So a little bit hard to do this reaction so fast and sometimes not having feedback from you guys, but yeah, I mean, I guess I'll get it after I'm done with the series, because I am today I was in the mood to just watch Dickinson and I said I am going to do it. I'm probably gonna finish season 1 and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna watch episode 9 right now, and right after that I'm gonna watch episode 10. So I hope you guys enjoy and I hope you guys continue supporting for more. Previous episode, it looks like Ben is not going to be here for a long time, sadly. That makes me feel really bad because Emily, I feel she's feeling some sort of way and she's happy and I want her to be happy, and it's difficult. I also want her to be happy with Sue and but this times are everything is so complicated. Anyways, I'm here to watch and enjoy episode 9. Hope you guys are enjoying my reaction videos for Dickinson as well. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you love the show. Subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. You can go right now to Patreon to watch the full uncut extended version of this reaction and so much more. Probably by the time I'm posting this, I'm already done. Not probably. By the time I'm posting this, I'm already done with season 1. So go and check it out. Link in the description down below. I don't know if by the time this is posted on YouTube, I'm already on season 2, but it's very likely that will happen. So yeah, go and check it out and you can have early access to the episodes and uncut reactions and all that, and binges, because today I have watched all the episodes, and probably I'm gonna do the same for season 2, so go and check it out. Anyways, like I said, right now we're gonna watch episode 9. Hope you guys enjoy, and without further ado, let's just begin with season 1, episode 9 of Dickinson. Here we go.
Is unchanging.
Aww.
I'm just hoping I don't go blind.
Yeah.
Where's Lavinia?
She's off.
God, all that talk about death made me so horny.
No, I can't accept any more minutes.
Whoa, I didn't know those tits anywhere.
I thought you were complimenting my sketch technique.
You sketched your tits really well.
He's honest.
I'm
Okay.
gonna do more than just gaze upon that body, girl.
Honestly, can't anyone in this country be civil to each other?
Mm-hmm.
Now I have to worry about Edward in a gunfight, as if I don't already have enough on my plate.
My husbands all had terrible coughs like that before they passed.
Okay, stop.
How many husbands have you killed? All my violets, too.
Emily.
Don't be flippant. I'm not.
Well, your cough is getting worse.
Yeah.
Ben,
Okay, I don't think he's okay.
let's stay in.
Around the black shadow of the moon, I want to see it with you. Imagine.
It's very romantic. I feel bad for him.
Honey, I don't know if I measured wrong or if you're getting a bit thicker.
Oh, don't.
Well, I haven't been holding back at meals.
Real hungry.
Are we? Is this?
Maybe I should add more.
Are we doing double meaning things? Cause I feel like she was trying to imply something else, but she's not pregnant, is she? I mean, she didn't want to, but
More room around the waist in case you're
Changed a lot.
yeah.
Emily Dickinson. Here.
And this is?
Why didn't you make those for us?
Well, we should keep walking.
How long has he been in love with you?
Yeah.
He never said he could enter it in the first place.
True.
You know, sometimes not to marry me. I want to ask you to not marry me forever.
I would do that.
Really?
No, it should be the reverse. I should be the one who unproposes to you.
Okay. I love how weird they are.
Ben Newton.
Mm-hmm.
Will you anti-marry me?
Mm,
I mean to not have.
not live.
Oh, this got dark.
I'd be honored. Not husband and wife.
That is very sweet.
I love you.
Oh,
I love you too, Emily Dickinson.
I think she
Sorry.
deserves that. So beautiful. And you're missing out. That's really cute, though. Oh, God.
Oh, Ben.
Oh, no.
No, I'll just...
Oh, my God. So he has tuberculosis.
So incredible.
I feel so bad.
Patch of nettles.
Is that right?
Damn prickle bush.
I
Oh.
said, watch your mouth, baby girl.
That's so cute. Such a beautiful family. Is that making her feel different about kids or just missing?
Well, my tiny girl, don't you guess? Better be
So
making
cute.
your bed.
So beautiful. Oh.
You gonna be okay, Ben?
Oh my God. Oh,
What is he
Emily.
doing in there? You're dead inside already.
Oh shit. That struck a chord. I feel so bad for Ben.
Those who didn't stand were said to have no hope. That was us.
That's
The
terrible.
no-hopers. But I wasn't gonna lie about it.
That's very true.
She died. Who knows what?
Oh my God.
Every single girl,
Except you.
except me.
Do you feel nothing?
No.
And then she looked around the whole room and said,
Emily Dickinson, you are hopeless.
Oh my God. I think you're brave.
well, I'd say perhaps that headmistress had a flea up her arse.
Yeah.
No one
It's
is
a beautiful
hopeless in God's
scene.
eyes.
Such a wonderful performance, by the way.
Hey, Maggie. Sorry I'm late.
Convenient.
I think I'm just trying to paint this pheasant's bust, you know?
The fuck?
Yeah, it's us.
Oh.
And it's us.
He showed them the drawing. See, this is why you don't hand out, you know, nude selfies. Don't do this. Men are awful.
This pheasant is thick.
Fuck off. Oh, Lavinia.
Yes, I'm feeling a bit better.
Oh, that's great.
Good. Oh no.
Where?
Buzzing.
Oh,
And that one.
No.
And that one too.
Oh no.
Get them away from me!
He's having hallucinations.
Ben?
Oh God. I know the feeling. Oh Jesus Christ! She can see it too? Oh. She's so gorgeous, by the way.
Anything you want.
Right now, I want you to smile.
I love him more than you, and that's why you want to kill him.
Don't be ridiculous.
Such a powerful way to, you know, to have her, like, hear her inner thoughts. You know, when you have something, like, someone that you care about and that inner fight you have if they are, you know, sick or going to pass away or something like that. You know, this is very much what it's like, right?
No one escapes me, and nobody understands me. Not even you.
She thought she did. Oh no. You're good. You're... oh. I'm so sorry, Lavinia. You shouldn't do that. Wait. Is she? Oh, bless! That will show them that you're not afraid. That you're proud, yes. Emily.
I heard a fly buzz when I died.
I'm so sad. Okay, guys, so that was the end of season 1, episode 9 of Dickinson. Oh, man. This was a very... It's a very beautiful... I mean, every episode is very beautiful, but every time, you know, they bring up the subject of death, you know, and how it's represented. on the show. I think it's very, it's something very new, you know, and so poetic, you know, which fits who Emily is or was, you know, and I think it's just so well done. What I was trying to say during the reaction is that sometimes you have those moments. I have definitely find myself in those moments. I also was, I went to a very Catholic high school, you know, all girls high school. That didn't help at all, but anyways, that's not the point. The point is that, you know, I was also very often challenged to, you know, to see God, to feel God, to hear God. And time again, you know, I find myself being conflicted about how other people felt about God and how I felt about it, you know, and how people found themselves in, you know, on their religion, and how far away from that I was. So it definitely didn't help, you know, because it makes you feel even more alone. I mean, I was in a class with 40 other girls, and yet, you know, when there were this talks about God and the meaning and, you know, how you feel and how you talk, it was very difficult. It was very like, you really feel that? You really, you know? It wasn't until I think I was on my 5th year, because here we don't have middle school as you guys have. We have primary school, 6 years, and then we have 5 years of high school. So in my 5th year, senior year, as you might say it, maybe, I don't know. A nun, a very young nun, came by, and she completely changed my vision and my idea of how to find God and who God was for me. Because she very much just told me, like, you can find God in any religion. You can find God in any other situation, in any, you know. It's not necessarily what everybody tells you that is God. It doesn't necessarily has to be your opinion. And the ways you find God and the ways you talk to him, you know, it can be completely different. Some people do it through praying, some other people just talk, you know, some other people just think and like, or write or things like that. And it's not, there's no one correct way, even if people tell you that there is, you know. And that really, you know, stay with me and really, you know, push forward my connection with God. Because in the last year that I was in high school, my senior year, I was around 15, about to turn 16, I think. Yeah, I think. What was I gonna say? Oh, my friends all went through this Catholic, there's First Communion, you know, baptism, First Communion, and then there's something more, confirmation. I don't know what the name is in English, to be honest, but I was not the right age to do it. So I was one of 2 or 3 that didn't actually do it. And in that camp, on a weekend that they went away for this retreat, they found God, and they were, apparently my friends were like awful human beings, because they came back, all of them like, I walk in on Monday and I wanted to like know what the hell happened on the weekend that they went away, because I wasn't there, because I was not old enough to get this sacrament. I also didn't want to do it, so it was kind of worked out for me because I have never done it actually. And so I come into the room, and you imagine a room filled with 40 girls, well, 30-ish, I don't know how many of them there were there, all of them on their desk, like this, bawling their eyes out, crying, all of them. And I was like, what the fuck happened to you guys? Did someone die? I couldn't, until this day, I don't know what the hell happened to them. Apparently they found God and they were terrible. What sense can you have at 15? Unless they're murderers, I don't know what the hell happened to them. And they were like, and I was like, to one of my close friends, I was like, dude, what the hell happened? Like, what happened? How do you find God and God tell you that you're a vampire or like the devil? What? And they were like, no, don't make a joke about it, because I used to be, you know, very much the one who made jokes about everything, just as I am till this day. So not much for growth there, anyways. And they were like, no, you will have to experience such an. And I was like, but why are you guys crying? Isn't it something beautiful that you guys have found God or something, and that you talk to God? Well, then why are you? They were sad. They were not like happy tears. They were like devastated, and they stayed like that for like the entire week. And I was like, what happened? I was so confused, and like, tell me about it. Like, that was terrifying for me. So really not good advertising for you to like continue your process of getting all the sacraments from church, you know? So I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't know what the hell this bitches did, but like, I was really like, everyone who seemed very affected, I was like, this bitch is like, they must have like really sin. And what can you sin when you're 15? So I didn't understand any of it. The point is that that made me even more scared. And even, you know, with that, I was like, so I haven't had that. And I have never felt like that. Then I remember one time I went to a retreat. There was like, just for the afternoon, everyone in my family was so excited. You're gonna find God. And it was the most awful experience. Not because I found God or because I felt guilty about something, but it's because everyone, like, they split everyone into groups, you know, and there were other schools there. And I didn't talk to anyone during the entire thing because I didn't know anyone. My friends, we were all split into groups so we can make, and I was like, So I stayed, like, I think I hide. I don't remember much about that retreat, to be honest. I think I hide, and I didn't talk to anyone. And then when my mom came, I was like, yeah, I found God. I didn't. It was a lie. It was a lie. It was just too many people and, like, too many ideas, and they sang, and they were, like, very euphoric. The guys, you know, the people that were doing this thing, and I didn't understand shit about what was happening at that moment, and definitely did not find God in that precise moment. I found God in other ways. But yeah, that's my experience with that. But what I'm trying to, like, the point that I'm trying to get is that I very much like Emily, I have found my way to God and my religion through different ways. Not necessarily the one that they try to impose to you. They try to force onto you, you know. Very long explanation for such a short, you know, point. But that is what I was trying to make, and I was trying to connect with you guys. So please understand me. Anyways, I feel that the subject, of course, of death, it is very crazy, right? That she not necessarily doesn't believe in God. It's just that she hasn't found her connection with a God. Yet she does find a connection with death. And she talks about it, often talks about it, and has these conversations with death itself. And in a way, I think that, you know, in this moment, you know, where she is like desperate, trying to keep Ben here alive. She dares to go and confront Death, but Death is just ruthless and doesn't take favorites, and it just happens, you know, and it takes, and it's something that we often fear because death is permanent and death is inevitable, you know. And I love how they talk, because of course you can say, oh, how crazy it is that she's talking to this dude who is, but like what he represents, what Emily is, how Emily's there, you know, and what it represents to Emily, it's so beautifully done, because when you think about it, how powerful those two scenes are, the fact that death screams at her, you're not special, you know, the fact that it has not been her time, the fact that she has danced around the subject of death doesn't mean that she understands death, you know, as much as she wants to talk about it, as much as she wants to believe that she doesn't ultimately, and it's not something that she could ever stop. As sad as this moment was, because I really, really liked and loved the connection between Ben and Emily, you know. You can say, of course, I like the relationship between Emily and Sue so much more, and I want to see more of them. But if you see and what it means for Emily's character to be understood, ultimately, that is what she's pursuing. To be understood, to be, you know, acknowledged for the things that she does, and to have no one being able to do that, it just feels sad, you know, that she's not able to have that. And then there's this one man who honestly talks to her, who sees her, who listens to her, who, you know, feels and thinks similar to her in the whole, you know, don't marry me, you know, and because also Emily doesn't feel like you have the necessity to marry someone, to love them unconditionally, to be with them unconditionally, and he also defies those things, and she finds this person only to be taken from her. So it's so sad. It's so damn sad, because like I said, I love Emily and Sue, but I also have to understand the story, and I have to understand, you know, the time that they're living. I really don't think this is going to go some type of like Gentleman Jack, where they're going to end up kind of marrying each other, you know, and living happily ever after. I don't think it's going to work that way. But I do want Emily to feel happy, to be happy, you know, and that was what Ben was there for, at least, you know. I don't know, and it makes me feel so sad. Right now, both of Emily and Sue's life are heading different directions, you know. Emily with her relationship, friendship with Ben, and Sue with her upcoming wedding to Austin. But at the same time, she is rethinking about, probably pregnant by this point. Oh God, and I am like, in the previous episode she said that she did not want kids, that she was scared about it, but when she saw that beautiful family just happy with a kid, and like how easy it seemed, I think she warmed up to the idea a bit. But we will see what happens there. I don't know if Sue actually had kids or not. I'm not sure, but it was a beautiful moment for her at the end of the day, and I also want her to be happy. I know that eventually, hopefully, you know, they find their way back to each other, and I have no problem waiting right now, because I have had a lot of Emisu, right? That's the ship name, And I cannot wait for more, but also understand the story they're trying to tell. And I respect them, you know. I respect writers that, and directors and, you know, the creative teams behind the shows that take the stories and tell us the stories that they want to tell us in the way that they want to tell us without the necessity of having, you know, so much of the fandom input onto the show. Because of course everyone will be like, no, just give us more Emily and Sue, and like hopefully we will get more, but also telling us in like setting up the characters individually. I think it's so good as well, you know. Not a lot of shows take that chance, you know. So yeah. Anyways, also Lavinia. Oh, I love Lavinia. I love how talented she is as well. Austin is the only one who's not that talented. Like, not artistically talented in that sense, you know. He's not good at poetry, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't know how to, like, draw or anything like that. I don't know, but he's adorable. I like Austin a lot, okay? But Lavinia, you know, she gave him, Joseph, a portrait, a self-portrait that she made. And she was more interested in getting his point of view and how, you know, the style of her painting and things like that. He was like, no, I like the tits. I like, you know, so simple and basic. And then he showed it around. But instead, you know, instead of Lavinia feeling, you know, sad and just, you know, think, oh my God, my life is destroyed, she goes ahead and doesn't burn all her her drawings and goes and set them up. Well, you saw them, then here's another look at it, you know, like just facing and owning who she is. I really love that about Lavinia in this episode. I don't think I have talked much about Lavinia, because even in that scene on Christmas, when she was having an orgasms at the table with everyone there. I mean, you go, Lavinia. Honestly. Oh, that was crazy. But yeah, I love it this episode. It was so good. Cannot wait for the final episode for season 1, which I'm gonna watch right after I finish this one. So stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys continue supporting for more. If you want to comment about my reactions, or, you know, any subject that you think you want to talk about, just drop a comment. I'm really dreading. I really want to hear you guys' thoughts about the show and the episodes and all of that. That's the reason why, if you're on Patreon, I'm posting every episode separately, so we can have a space in the comment sections to talk about the episodes that I just watched. So hopefully you guys do, you know, I don't know, give me some input, some feedback. Will be amazing. I'm going in blind, just with my thoughts and nothing else. So yeah. Anyways, give a thumbs up if you love Dickinson. Subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. You can go right now to Patreon and watch the full extended version for this reaction and so much more. So in case you guys want to do that, the link as always will be in the description down below. And thank you to everyone who's watching. I hope you guys enjoy my reactions and my binge. And if you're on Patreon, get ready to watch my reaction for the final episode in about an hour after this is posted. So yes, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time for more reaction videos for Dickinson. That's it. Mwah. Bye guys.